up? I'm back at home because their trip got cut short. He was having health issues. So, we're live streaming because I also am not playing fast with my friends, which this is like around the time I usually do. Anyway. Oh, and lo and behold, I invited her. She is adorable. Is that a tail? Like, actually, is that a tail? Huh. Anyway. So, we're gonna go straight into the Archon quest, if it'll let me select it. Living in your mind now. Alright, yes, that's the main Archon quest. Yeah. Oh, I need to heal my characters real quick. Set up.
The campaign begins.
It's Judith! Great! She's still here!
Oh, so she's from the past? Well, shit. What is this? Could this be the catalysm? Is this where Deirdre is right now? So she really is? Dot, dot, dot.
We're not from the same world, are we?
No. I come from your future.
Damn.
Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for him, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my Savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place.
Yeah, we'll never get to meet her again.
Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your brother. Surely he must be desperate to find you too. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met? That way, when I do find him, I can convince him that you're also searching for him.
A memento, the only thing I could think would be the flower from her head, but probably it'll be that key. Yeah. Yes, Romeo? Wait.
Huh? What is it?
She's a... No, if this is her future, is this her fate? Whoa, what? Hold up. I need to, give the key to Deirdre actually make a difference? Hold on. I don't... Would still be holding onto their key. If you choose to give the key, both twins would have their respective keys. If you choose to keep the key, the Abyss twin will give their key. The in-traveler will have both keys. What? Oh. Wait, what? If you don't give your key, you can get it in your inventory. Wait, okay. As far as I know, choosing to keep the key causes your sibling to give their key to Deirdre instead of you, as well as dropping some extra dialogue. If you choose to give your key, they don't, and the extra dialogue isn't present. What happens when you give the key to Deirdre? The main remains unchanged whether you keep or give the key to the scene. Dialogues during the exchange of the Abyss Twin are identical with the addition of a minor scene if you choose to keep it, but the outcome remains the same. So if you wish to keep the key as a memento, choose keep the key. I'm gonna do keep the key. If this is her future. Oh. Is she frozen? Oh, there's our brother.
So that's what happened. Istaroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place.
Aether, you know knew of all this?
I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. When the cataclysm first began 500 years ago, I, as the Prince of Conria, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then this girl, Deirdre, she found me. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned, and I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me. But then, she showed me the key to your hibernation chamber.
So she actually did it.
We'd been separated ever since I awakened in Teyvat. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then she brought me that news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately wanted to see you again. But Conria was in equally desperate need of my help. I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my days. So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you.
And then?
But when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure on your person.
You're saying 3 keys existed simultaneously in that moment?
I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing. But there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now. An intersection in our memories. This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So, my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth?
Deirdre succeeded in bringing us together, but fortunately it is versions of us 500 years apart. She hoped that the Savior would rescue Conria and save the entire world, but instead the news she brought led the Savior to make the complete opposite decision. How awful. Is that her fate? Is that how her story must end? Has Conria really been revived? Have you done what you set out to do?
Not yet. But I've taken a very important step. Now the ley lines of Conria are complete. I'd always thought that Teyvat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then, I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So, I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process.
The Lord of the Night did say before that even she can only reconstruct Natlan's ley lines. It's probably for the same reason.
Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate. Using an Intivat as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on the Conria of 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan's space-time. That superimposition is what allowed you and Diridith to cross paths.
That's what I saw in my dream. He's not lying about that at least. But what I don't understand is why did the Lord of Night agree to this?
After that, the new Conria was enriched with memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order's members in their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials, and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hand is the Atlas of the New World. This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of new Conria's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Conria can rise again.
Hey, twin,
One day, I will find a suitable host location for it.
Why is reviving Conria so important to you? I don't understand. Is it really just because of guilt?
When I first arrived in Conria 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank.
Oh, shit.
It was only after I had served as their prince for many years but I slowly began to remember everything, including you.
What, your memories were erased?
But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Conria. I still see it as my second home. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. But even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me. Huh? I know you always want to change fate. We both do. But this time, I won't let you succeed.
So he's essentially like a stranger.
I cannot miss the chance to reunite with you 500 years in the past, no matter what.
I don't know why, but the way you're talking, it just doesn't sound like you at all. Aether, this whole thing, your plan, what does it have to do with us? All along, it's only ever been about us. Goodbye, Lumine. We will begin anew at the end of our journey. I'm so weirded out. They had his voice lines up until those moments, and she's had a few voice lines until this scene. What the fuck is
Our hero
happening?
is back. Everyone's been waiting for you.
Well, I confronted my twin.
The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh,
Hi,
and
Romeo.
Mr. Dainsliff's, of course.
Meow.
What's wrong?
Meow.
You look upset.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world.
Poor Paimon.
Paimon was looking all over for her, and then she suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot. But looking a lot more glum.
It's fine. I need some time to take everything in. Felt. Oh gosh. I should have brought the chair in.
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your brother?
Yep.
I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Huh? You met your brother?
I did. We had a long talk.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, oh, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
What your brother accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
Oh, that caught me off guard too. I would never have expected that.
The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your brother's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely lost me now.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war. Time for a wine drink to celebrate. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands. So it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler?
You got a point. I still feel like a mess, though.
Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Varessa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast.
I'm sorry, but there's somewhere else I want to be. Go first. Yeah, to the hilly troll.
Huh?
Hopefully we can find her.
Eon-san, leave her be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
We're the opposite of introvert, though. Return to the cave you were previously in. Sure. Sure, dog. Be your honor, loving and your mana. Too late, 'cause you're mana. Is the hilly troll still there? Before you know you have fallen asleep, drowning in the myriad of thoughts. Feeling sense of that what feels like someone clasping your hand. Stop! Sun sends you to deep sleep where sweet dreams await. Oh, fucking crap. What the fuck? They should keep him here. That's sad. I'm gonna cry now. Next is paralogism. Paralogism. I don't know why I'm pushing that. Yes. Enable. Can I get the mic a little higher? Oh, we're going back to Mondstadt? Oh. Oh. Okay.
My people are used to the desert life, but still, I hope that one day they'll be able to find an oasis of their own and leave the sandstorms behind for a better life.
Oh. And you're mine now. Too late, 'cause you're mine now. What is this? What this? Continue quest? What does that mean?
Wow! The city is all decked out! Oh, it's beautiful!
Yeah.
Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
Sure, let's go. Is this gonna be more like a...
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Like a novel game?
Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But...
Oh, Jesus. I love the pain in my Achilles all the time.
Feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Take a look around, huh?
Okay, what do you mean by that?
It's finally Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Starsnatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down. Sorry, I'm just not in the mood. I should go.
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
Oh gosh, why does
Oh,
it hurt
you're
so
leaving?
much?
I can walk you home.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do. The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
Did you see that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over?
I can't believe it. Maybe they're just working out the kinks.
So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus. I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
You should see a doctor.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine.
Okay, so what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, it's a sticker. Strange.
Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better. Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see? Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
Huh. Is it something in the air, maybe?
It appears Miss Donna is also out of sorts.
Where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on Diluc, right?
That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind. Is that
Kaya?
Captain Kaya? Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before? Oh, no. Of course not.
Does he not have any
I'm sorry,
legs?
Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy Windbloom.
Oh shit. I intend to, my dear. But first a question, if you don't mind. I can't even do his voice. Why the sudden change of heart? I was under the impression Master Diluc was the object of your affections.
Good question, Kaya.
He has like a smooth talking voice. I can't do that.
So, you knew about that? Well, Master Diluc came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore.
Oh.
If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love.
Oh. Yikes. Wow.
But then I saw you. And it wasn't that something was different about
God.
you.
It's probably like, oh no.
Can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
I understand, and I'm flattered I was able to bring back the butterflies, but I do need to see to some business. I'll take my leave. He's like, oh shit.
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
He's like, bitch, you're my business. Let's go. Not at all. You're the exact two people I've been trying to find. So, love Paimon, how have you been? All good. How about yourself and the rest of the Knights of Favonius? The answer to that requires a private conversation. Catherine, do you mind?
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
Error.
So, you said you were looking for us.
Yes, Jean sent me to find you when she heard you were back in Mondstadt. But let's discuss the finer details back at headquarters. Paraglasm. Alright, now, so we are walking towards it. Okay, I don't. Oh. No. Can I? I was hoping to change characters.
Ah, Kaya, you found them.
Sure did. Yep, I managed to track them down.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa, headquarters are packed. What's going on?
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Allow me. You have Note, Captain of the Second Company, Skiran, Captain of the Third Company, Eula, Captain of the Fourth Company, and me, of course, Captain of the Ninth Company.
Oh, you're all captains?
Wow.
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
They're also captains. Why don't they have cool outfits? Cool blue-toned outfits. Jean! Lilith, Paimon, thank you for coming. Is everything alright? There are tons of people outside. Ah, yes, that would be the captains. You know a few of them already, but I'm sure there are some new faces. There have been a number of incidents in Mondstadt. In order to wrap up the case, I gathered all the captains and the Knights of Favonius together to hold a trial.
A trial?
Ooh.
But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine.
I can understand the confusion. You've never participated in one of our trials before. In truth, we haven't had to conduct one in quite some time. The Knights of Favonius oversee most matters of law and order in Mondstadt. Of course, in the interest of fairness, major cases are tried jointly with the church. Under the guidance of Barbados, the Knights uphold chivalric justice in the spirit of our order, and the Church carries blessings and goodwill wherever the wind can reach. In today's case, requires a joint trial by both parties.
Which means it's a serious one.
Governed by state and religion. Type of country. Hold on, the group of people we saw in the quarter just now, there was someone missing. Where's Albedo?
Right! He's the captain of the investigation team, but we didn't see him out there.
A keen observation, Lilith. That happens to be exactly why I called you here. In the upcoming trial against Captain Albedo, we'll do our utmost to understand the facts of this case and deliver a fair and impartial verdict.
Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
Jean, it's time. Understood. Lilith, Paimon, come with me. Please, sit wherever you like. I only ask that you remain calm. No matter what you hear, I need to head over there. Don't worry, the trial will be fair. Now that everyone is gathered, let us begin. With Grandmaster Varka away from Mondstadt for the time being, I, June Gunhilder, will oversee today's proceedings. Mr. Dahlia, deacon of the Church of Favonius, will serve as an assessor. As representatives of our respective organization, will assure a just verdict in this case. Oh, so he's going to be a character.
Oh, that's a new face. Deacon of the Church. Does that mean he works with Barba and Rosaria?
The defendant in today's case is the captain of the investigation team, Albedo. Albedo, what did you do? Certain aspects of this case are classified and it remains uncertain whether the alleged victims... Hold on, I'm wiping my eye. Victims are citizens of Mondstadt, and such this trial is not open to the public. The identities of the victims are still unknown. Strange. If guilt is established in this case, all facts will be made public after the final verdict is delivered. Now, the captain of the logistics company, Miss Hertha, will present the charges. The court appoints Mr. Kaya to speak on Mr. Albedo's behalf. Are both parties ready to proceed? Yes.
Ready to proceed.
Miss Hertha, the floor is yours.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the Church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Oh. So, I know, people talk about the Albedo, event, and that, like, people are like, oh, this should have definitely had its own storyline, or whatever. So, I think this is in connection to it, kind of. Anyway, hold on, drinking water. Before I continue. Now I gotta reposition myself. Switching up positions for you. Gonna lay on my stomach now. Gotta help with that back pain. Okay. Murder?
A witness stated that 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
Dun dun dun.
No. There's no way!
Yeah, isn't it him? Because he has like a clone or something?
We now call that witness to the
evil
stand.
clone?
Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Beatrice, so is that what she was trying to tell Quinn earlier?
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind. I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was...
There was a body! Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
I now turn to the defendant. Describe your whereabouts that night. I was working in my office on the second floor of the Knights of Favonius headquarters. That's right, the next day the defendant submitted his latest environmental report on the Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, it must have taken a considerable amount of time.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
No.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
This isn't looking good.
It isn't looking good. If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned the joint investigation. Was the body uncovered?
Not yet. Hey, sorry, moving shit around. In other words, you dug up the location Miss Beatrice described and found nothing. You don't find that suspicious?
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear.
I swear.
Also, didn't you see that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene. The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
And yet, no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
Does the defendant wish to say anything in response? You may believe otherwise, Miss Hertha, but I did not kill a single person. As a knight and captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mondstadt and his people. You accuse me of murder, but there's no body or motive.
The defendant raises an important point. Motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences. Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Second charge?
Dun dun dun. Please proceed.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery. I now call the second witness to the stand.
Wait, that's...
D-Luke Ragnavinder? Please tell the court what you saw. At around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath the cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surrounding. From what I could tell, it looked like a body of an adult male, tall and thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any traces.
We now have accounts from two separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
I would only inquire as to what Mr. D-Luke was doing in that area so early in the morning. Not the most opportune time for a stroll. Is there such a thing? Dawn Winery is my home. It's not unusual for me to take walks in the area. I just happen to be in the right place at the right time, that's all. Mr. D-Luke is a well-respected figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo, yet the question remains, where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
But the neck region is not hurting. And this is... Well, looks like the teeth and femur of a human. Now, it does beg the question if the burial was fresh. Why is this all that remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo is the one and only who can answer that. Careful, Mr. D. Luke. Master D. Luke. I do believe I hear a presumption of guilt in there somewhere.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition.
Yeah, he's Batman.
Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here. Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
So, that's your angle. Alchemy. A logical assessment, but we have witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellectual exchange with the student Sucrose. The two were in the library until the next morning. Why did the discussion last so long? Miss Sucrose was presenting the results of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data and insisted on reviewing her calculations until the next morning with Mr. Albedo present. That's right, we were in the library together.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
Yes, and I know Mr. Albedo would never kill someone. He would never be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose.
Shit, I know
that
his voice
meeting in the library,
acting over here.
Were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
You met the sciencey type?
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Sucrose did fall asleep. Not long after midnight. It's alright, Sucrose. You don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place of judgment. The truth is paramount. Mr. Albedo. I see. Then I'm afraid your alibi cannot be substantiated. Do you understand? Yes, I know claiming innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution's argument has its own holes. There's been no mention of a motive, or what exact method could reduce a human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
Correspondence. Oh no, that envelope doesn't look like it belongs to Mr. Albedo.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth. The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Putrefaction and refinement.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
Okay, we're gonna get out. It's hard to feel comfy in bed without you just straight up lying down.
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation, and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
Da, da, da. I trust the investigators have confirmed this to be the defendant's handwriting and that the letter makes more than passing mention of putrefaction and refinement.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No! It can't be true!
It's not. It's probably his fucking psychopath clone again. I can't believe it.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Then we are in agreement. The evidence is conclusive. On the charges of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, the court finds the defendant guilty. The people in attendance appear shocked. No one can believe a kind of well-mannered person like Albedo could commit such a crime. Jean stipulates that those unsatisfied with the verdict will have time to submit an objection or appeal, but most appear hopeless in this moment. Bitch, it's gonna be our fucking job, isn't it? As you watch Albedo being taken back to headquarters, you get a strange feeling that something hidden is about to come to light. It all comes back to the letter, a secret that you and Albedo know all too well, but the people Matsat have yet to discover.
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare!
Albedo told me his secret once, that he was a synthetic human created through alchemy. Could that have something to do with this case? But what? Following in something's footsteps just because he's an alchemical creation? That would only make him more suspicious. Well, this took a turn for the worse.
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
They're still fucking... Gosh. I've been here the whole time. I happen to have a message to pass along. For us? Yes, you're needed at Star Snatch Cliff. He's waiting for you there.
Who is he?
You'll know when you get there. Go on now. Time is like the wind. It waits for no one. Your story seems to be related to your past adventures. Would you like to quickly go over and review those experiences? Yeah, begin reviewing. Okay, Shadow's Immense Snowstorm review. You and Paimon went to Dragon Spine to ask Albedo, who was conducting research there, some questions about alchemy, only to encounter a series of strange events, strange, soft noises echoing through the mountain that could not be traced, and ransacking and theft of alchemic notes at the campsite, Albedo disappearing after chat outside a cave, but having no memory of the incident at the time. At the same time, Eula encountered Albedo elsewhere on the mountain, attempting to lead a child away, and he attacked Eula upon being discovered. You were able to confirm the presence of a mysterious figure impersonating Albedo. A running battle ensued, ambushing and being ambushed, hunting and being hunted. In the end, Albedo eliminated the giant mutant, Whooper Flower, poisoning as him. Yet there are more than 2 people wearing that face on the mountain. Okay. I remember this. Did I do the event? How I missed Mondstadt. On the road again. Can't wait to get on the road again. This is what freedom looks like. Yeah! Yeah!
Buckle up!
There is no escape!
Oh. It's raining now.
Into the wind.
Come on!
Yeah, I'm like, that's, yeah. Oh, Venti.
Ah, traveler,
him.
Paimon. I could hear your arrival upon the wind. Were you looking for me?
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
What? Hey, his eye shape. The pupils. I mean, they're not stars.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is,
What's his name again?
Oh, what is his name again?
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right?
So you called us here so we can meet with Venti.
That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your mind, so I thought we should have a chat.
Venti's weapon being destroyed.
After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
Wait then, you know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
Don't worry, Dahlia and I are close. He knows everything. Besides, a god needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting, and no one does that better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
If you mean his true identity, then yeah, we do.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
Well, I knew from the moment Rhine-Daughter and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. The Kryda Prince, a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Which means we need to find a way to help your friend.
Thank you. What do you know about the situation, Venti?
Well, I know that Albedo is a synthetic being, and that a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt, even though Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun.
We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
Yep. Share your observation with Venti and Dahlia.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free.
Doesn't Venti hate the voice actor, Paimon? The old one.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
Oh, just making a comment. There are always unavoidable trials in life.
I don't have my phone
At
with
least,
me,
that's what Barbados would say. A certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the Seven know better than to tamper with fate. If only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in his time of need. Should he meet a terrible fate, all of Mondstadt could be worse for it.
Oh, joy.
If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know.
Well, even if Albedo wasn't at the center of this case, protecting Mondstadt is part of being an honorary knight, right? You'll still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise. Behold! A bomb! Don't worry, I removed the fuse, so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the Dodo communication device.
So, this thing belongs to you now?
We're old pals. Don't think she'd care if I borrowed it for a few days. Anyway, This invention, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow us to keep in touch. Just take it out and we can chat.
We'll do our best to uncover the truth.
That's all I ask. No matter what comes, you have the wind on your side.
I suppose we're old pals too at this point.
Oh, pals. Bitch, how old are you?
Your companionship is like a breeze that lingers in the air.
How old are you?
Warm and familiar.
Are you immortal?
In all this time, I've never witnessed Lord Barbados approach anything in a serious manner.
Wow, we can see.
Perhaps
in zoom on
this
that far.
time, I'm in for something special.
Barbados? Serious? Oh, you give him too much credit.
It's crazy how far away we
Hardly.
can see some things.
It's not blind faith, you know. I've always had unwavering belief in the animal archon.
Is that so? Oh, I wonder what Barbados thinks about that. You should pray to him and find out.
Good idea. I'll
It's
tell
kinda
him
blowing
I
my
still
mind
haven't
that we're
deciphered his
seeing
drunken musings from our
key
3 trips to the tavern last month. His wisdom is sure to reveal itself in time.
Areas.
Oh, you know what? Forget about Barbados, Dahlia. Treat me to a drink instead. You wouldn't refuse me, would you?
A dear friend like you? Never.
Clear skies can do nothing to hide the brilliance of lightning. Divine bolts can strike even in the absence of rain. Do you see that tree? Wait, you understand? So...
Oh. I thought we needed to be there. Oh. Okay. I know you all must be shocked, but the evidence is solid. Albedo's situation is not looking good.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
Yeah. I forgot that's not on. This version of the events is hard for me to accept as anyone, but Varka once said Albedo is very different from the rest of us. Perhaps there are things we still need to learn about him. Let's see what Albedo has to say for himself first. Would you mind giving me a moment, everyone? A private matter requires my attention.
Hey, Jean!
Yeah, hey, Jean. Lilith, Paimon, perfect timing. Paimon has a favor to ask. Like Jean said, after the verdict, we have time to submit an appeal, and I will do my utmost to convince Albedo to accept. He's been acting strange, and I can't read him from the life of me, but I need you two to start investigating the case. Investigating the case? Yes, it's also time for you to get involved. Do you want us to join the joint investigation? No, we'd like you to launch an investigation of your own. I'll continue to work on his defense in the meantime. If you find anything that might help his case, just let me know. I know it's against the spirit of the season to start a task you with this, but Albedo's a trusted member of our ranks. We owe him the benefit of doubt. Understood. I know you get to the bottom of this, Lilith. You never failed us in our time of need.
But what if the accusations turn out to be true?
Yeah. Yeah, what if? Then you will have done Mondstadt great service all the same. I'm expecting a retrial. What the fuck? Till then, you're welcome to have a look around Albedo's office on the second floor. I'm counting on you. Wow. She's counting on us, guys. Isn't it? Yeah, it's on the floor, top, second floor.
Wait, Captain Kaya! Surely I can't just...
These two are here on Jean's order. She asked them to investigate Albedo's office.
Oh, in that case, head on in.
You didn't want to check with... Okay, wow. So trusting.
So this is Albedo's office. Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it.
Right. I'll have some work of my own, so I'll leave you to it. Good luck, you two.
Right back at ya.
Investigate.
Alright, let's see what we can find.
Investigate the book. There's a stack of books on this, mostly relating to alchemy, environmental science, and life science. Some of the pages have been marked with alchemical symbols, and others have S-shaped or triangular symbols drawn on them. Any potential meaning is unclear.
Wow, these books are so fancy! Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them.
Yeah. Investigate underneath the book. After moving the book, the desk looks almost empty. Your hand slipped while moving the book, causing the hard-covered book to strike the desk. The resulting noise is a bit unusual. It's subtle, but to an experienced adventurer, it sounds too hollow, almost like there's a compartment within the desk.
Wait, it looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk.
There does appear to be a compartment added to one side of the desk. It's very well hidden. It seems to have an evolved elemental power in some way. Perhaps you could try using the power of Geo. The hidden compartment opens. Inside lies a piece of paper with more information. Investigate the paper. Festering is also a manifestation of rot. When festering forces and a sufficient amount of life energy collide, the two will repel each other, triggering a powerful side effect. When I tested this in an alchemical experiment, the results of refinement were startling. Breaking through the shackles of life, the stimulation of blah project I must take advantage of this opportunity.
The name of the project is blotted out in ink.
Blah.
What could it be?
I don't know. The note mentioned festering forces, which suggests the dragon's spine could be involved somehow. If this is if this has something to do with creating a synthetic life, would Albedo go that far from one of his experiments? No, that can't be. I meant the notes is a map with a few markings on it. Two of the marked locations correspond to the crime scenes, and the third appears to be in dragon spine. It's a hard pill to swallow, but if the results of the joint investigation are correct, there could be a body hidden in that last location, at the very least what remains of one.
Huh. What does this mean? Oh, do you think something might also be buried at the last location? Alright, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Jean what we found.
That's it. Duko.
Oh, Vic is calling. Let's answer.
How's the investigation going? Find anything?
Oh, we found stuff, all right. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
I see. So, Albedo's researching something that doesn't help his case, huh?
Yeah, also it's coincidentally placed there. You share what you learned with Venti.
Not promising. We should be grateful Albedo's true identity remains hidden. If it gets out that he's one of Rhindaughter's creations, there'd be no separating him from her past. As we both know, Rhindaughter's approach to alchemy and ethics was pure madness, and the evidence you just found, let's just say it could convince even those closest to him of his guilt. Perhaps even you.
I don't think the handwriting was faked, and the notes also sounded like him.
Then it comes down to trust. Do you trust Albedo?
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith.
Though in actuality, guys, probably don't, because sometimes a lot of serial killers, like a lot of people, like I didn't know he was my neighbor.
And if he
seems
really
like a
is
nice
the
guy.
culprit, he must have had a reason, right? Maybe he's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, that must be it.
Yeah, sure.
Either way, a fair investigation means coming to a conclusion presented by the...
I didn't mean to do that. Does that mean even Betsy no longer believes in him?
Remaining objective has its own value. Remember, none of this is your fault. Just report back with an honest assessment of the facts.
Yeah. Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned. Wait, that's Miles. What's he doing here?
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
It's okay. We're here on Jean's orders.
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
Suspicious.
Hold on. You didn't hear what we were saying, did you?
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
Well, do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard, okay?
Oh, sure.
Ask him to make
You
them.
got it.
Someone told me that. I'm like, oh shit. Well, let me try to remember what I learned.
That map we found in the hidden compartment seems important. We should check out the marked locations.
Should we? Oh. It's just that being to investigate. Can we open up in the other door? No. Alright, it's getting time for me to go to bed. Chat.
Time to go.
We're gonna do it on by the pretty fountain. Actually, I'm gonna, do it here. Thanks for watching the live stream. It was unexpected. But yeah, sure. Please, considering my original game plans fell through. So yeah. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.